Yes, people. Welcome back to another stream. We are back.
We are back.
We are back. This is the first time we've done a stream for ages. Since
me and you together, since the FA Cup final.
FA Cup final.
Which we don't talk about.
What FA Cup final?
What FA Cup? We were in the FA
weren't
Cup
in that. Big up to everyone already in the chat. If you haven't already, do us a favour, hit like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're going to go through our team of the season.
Oh, pretty much I mean, obviously outside of City, because we'll be covering City transfer news and stuff all the time. But it's like the last thing that we'll do, touching on like the Premier League.
Yeah, specifically the Premier League just gone, yeah.
And then it'll all be Euros content.
Euro season.
It's coming home.
It is coming home.
I will literally, when this stream ends, we're then doing the watch along for
England-Bosnia.
Big game. England-Bosnia.
Huge game.
And that will be it. Like, I'll be full on. It's coming home mode then.
I hope we see some good football tonight. I'm not expecting too much because obviously being a friendly in that.
Yeah.
I just want to see some good football potentially. I know it's
I want to see like some people tested. You know what I mean, like Adam Wharton and like
some newer players. Yeah, that we're not necessarily we don't know if they'll make it because you know some of the players are definitely in.
Yeah.
It's the ones that who have potentially a chance to make a name for themselves to get in the squad.
Yeah.
How many friendlies do we have before the?
Two.
So
today.
Friday.
Friday? It's Friday or Saturday. I can't remember.
Who's the other one? Do you know? I don't know what the other game is.
No, not a clue.
Probably some dead team anyway. Like
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Like Bosnia.
Yeah, let us know in the chat, by the way, guys. What's your team of the season? TP and RGS have already sent theirs in. Very different teams as well, which is quite interesting.
Teams, yeah.
Evan XX just said, Mbappe's been announced.
Yes, Mbappe announced by Real Madrid. Boring. It is boring because that's just a saga that's been going on for far too long.
It's not. You know what? I'm done with Fabrizio Romano, man.
He's killed transfers for you.
He has killed transfers.
Yeah. How can one man monopolise transfers?
So
he's done
much,
it.
Yeah, like
he's done it. He's completed transfer game. That's it. He is.
Transfers are done.
Yeah.
I miss so much like prime transfer deadline day, watching Peter Odom.
You had to watch it.
Yeah, you had to watch it. You had to watch it hour by hour to know what was going on because nowhere else had it. And it was like, there were points where, you'd have Sky Sports correspondents stood outside training grounds, like West Ham's training ground.
Yeah.
And a Range Rover would pull up and no one knew what player was
No idea.
And then the window would come down and people would be like, oh my gosh! And like, do you remember like Peter Modern Wingy just sat at like a training ground trying to push through a transfer and stuff like that? Like that was prime. Whereas now, you get texts about you get tweets from Fabrizio Romano about like Zoopla searches that players have done. Gonna call, mate. Zoopla searches that players have done 3 months before a move.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It kills all the excitement of a transfer. Like, it still is exciting, but there's no shock factor anymore. It's just, you're in, that's it.
Yeah.
And then, like Mbappe feels like he was announced about 2 years ago.
Oh, we all knew it was happening anyway.
Because it's just been long. But at least it's done now. We all knew anyway, but at least we don't have to witness any of it anymore. But Mbappe, obviously a very good signing for Madrid. He's probably going to be on heavy wages.
Oh, ridiculous wages. He'll be the most you can't say that with Saudi, can you? He'll be the highest paid player in Europe, I'd imagine.
Yeah, you'd imagine. Yeah, you'd imagine that'd be the case.
Right. Team of the season.
Team of the season, yeah.
I'm interested to see your team of the season.
Professional Gatbot now.
Professional Gatbot
has gone to Gatbot. Look at the picture. It's especially.
Where'd you get that picture of Geordie's bunda from?
I know. I didn't send you that.
That is mad. RGS now get Duvan Zapata to Torino. Here we go. I've no idea who that is.
Is that Zapata the guy who used to be sick on FIFA? I don't know if it is. I think it's Zarate. Right.
Do you want to say your whole team and then go through, or do you want to do position by position? What formation have you gone with first off?
I've gone with a 4-2-2-2.
A 4-2-2-2?
2-2-2.
That's not a formation.
Yes, it is. On FIFA, it used to be called 4-2-2-2.
4-2-2-2-2. Right, okay. If it exists, fair enough.
4 at the back, 2 CDMs, 2 wingers, 2 strikers.
Mine is...
it's basically 4-4-2.
Mine's a 3-4-2-2, I guess, or a 3-5-2. however you want to look at it.
3-4-2-2 doesn't exist. That can't happen.
No, that can't happen, can it?
You're telling me about
No, I mean,
that can't exist. You've got extra players.
Yeah, the goalkeeper. No, I meant 3-3-2-2. That's what I meant. My team in the season's so stacked we got 12 players on the pitch. No, I mean 3-3-2-2 or a 3-5-2, however you want to look at it. So let's go goalkeeper first.
We'll go position by position.
Okay, go goalkeeper. Or we'll go like defence, midfield, attack, whatever.
Yeah, goalkeeper, defence, midfield, attack. We'll go like that.
Got to be 4 at the back. Mine's not 4 at the back.
Mine's 4 at the back.
And I get that will upset some people, but that's just the way that it is. Mm-hmm. So go on, goalkeeper. Who have you got?
David Raya.
David Raya?
From Arsenal. Although, the thing is, right, I'm going to team this season, and I do think he's a bit dodgy at times.
Yeah.
I do think he's sus. Mm-hmm. So that's what I was trying to look at it, thinking, who else should I put in? Should I maybe go with Alisson, something like that? But yeah, I just went Raya. They've had the best defence all season, Arsenal.
Okay, fair enough.
Conceded the least amount of goals. I'm not sure who actually got Golden Boot, Golden Glove, even if it was.
It was I believe, Raya. David Raya.
Yeah, that's my reasons for picking him. Like, I think they only conceded 29 goals this season, which is pretty good.
Mine, which is the correct one answer, well,
as always, because you say it, it's always correct.
As always, is Jordan Pickford. Jordan Pickford. Now, let me explain why. For a start, he's actually been unbelievable this season. You watch like his saves. Fuck off. No, genuinely. Right, get a bit of ball knowledge shoved down your throat. How many clean sheets do you think David Raya kept? I'll tell you, it's 16.
Well, that's quite a lot.
Yeah, 16, fair enough.
Good, that.
With what we would argue this season was the best defence in the league.
Best defence in the league.
Yeah, Jordan Pickford, 13.
Wow.
13 with a team that was scrapping relegation half the season.
Yeah, fair.
And bar one other player who's half decent in the Everton defence, mainly just a bunch of donkeys. Actually, no, Tarkowski's good as well. But
Tarkowski's good, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, then, come on. 13 clean sheets for a relegation scrap team.
It shouldn't be getting that.
Very much I'm on the belief system of... it's about who's the best goalkeeper, not who plays for the Big Six and kept the most clean sheets in the Big Six. In 2011, Joe Hart was in the team of the season and he played for Birmingham and they got relegated. But he was in there because he was brilliant and he kept loads of clean sheets. Yeah. Jordan Pickford is literally on that exact hype. And I've not actually always been... No, wait, let me re-sentence that. I have been a critic of Jordan Pickford in the past. I don't think he's always been fantastic. He's always been great in an England shirt, but he's had dodgy seasons. Whereas this season, Jordan Pickford was fantastic. I'm getting hate for it, but I stick by it. I really stick by it. 13 clean sheets for Everton, ridiculous.
That is a great stat. That is a great stat. And hopefully he carries that through to Euros. Right,
defence. Take me through your defence, because you've got 4, I've got 3.
So, defence, Gabriel and Saliba.
Okay.
Had to be, they're both very consistent. I think Saliba played every single Premier League game for Arsenal this season.
He played every minute, I think. Every minute of every game.
Which is wild. And then I've gone...
Sorry, can I also just say, remember when Arsenal fans were saying last season, like as in treble season, oh, the reason we didn't win the league is because we didn't have a fit Saliba.
Yeah, well, what about now?
How about a fit Saliba for 38 games that plays every minute? What's your excuse now? Carry on.
And then I've gone, I think my City bias head went, and I went...
Oh, dear.
My City bias head went, and I went Ake left back.
Ake?
I wanted Vardiol because he's been the better left back in the half season, but Ake's been so consistent for us that I was like, I'll just put him in.
Ake, that's...
my City bias went in.
When you... said City bias, I went Gvardiol.
Yeah, see, Vardiol's been
Akanji.
very good. See, Akanji's been mint.
Then Ake.
Yeah.
I can't believe you've gone Ake.
Yeah, that's when I was looking at the team, I was like, oh, it's a bad shout.
Okay, so you've gone Ake left back.
Yeah, and then I went with Trent right back. Should be Ben White.
Trent's been ass.
Yeah, but good going forward for them. Really good. Crucial from.
Second half of the season, I feel like Trent was poor.
Yeah, good first. I think Ben White was going to be my shout. He was going to be the one,
but you didn't want to go too much.
I didn't want to go too much Arsenal. I was throwing all Arsenal players in, and I was thinking, when I was doing it, I was going Raya, Ben White, Saliba, Gary. I'm thinking these haven't even fucking won the league.
My back three. Now, can I just say, I didn't put in a single left or right back. I've gone 3 centre backs.
Fairs.
Because I don't think that it's been a very good season for.
Do you think the state of fullbacks at the moment is in a really weird place?
Well, fullbacks in the Prem specifically, like, I feel like you generally look at clubs like in the past 5 years or whatever. I feel like you'd expect City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, United, I don't know, those kind of teams to have really good left backs. Mm-hmm. Robertson's been injured a lot and just sort of fallen off a cliff for Liverpool. Gvardiol, who played most of the season at left back, had a very good second half of the season. But
first half was shaky.
First half was shaky. He was
inconsistency as well. Yeah.
Left back Luke Shaw's been injured for United all season. Zinchenko sort of seems to have had like second season syndrome at Arsenal.
Fell off. Yeah.
So it's like it's been a weird one for left backs. And then right backs, Trent again second half of the season poor, very weak defensively. Kyle Walker, who's like been the best right back in Premier League history, just decided to become a Conference League defender. Reece
James is injured far too much to get in there.
Yeah, I think it's just been a weird one. So my back three is Saliba, Van Dijk.
Van Dijk's been very good this year.
I was going to go Saliba Gabriel because it probably makes sense, but I didn't want to.
Yeah, it's nice to not use loads of Arsenal players.
I didn't want to just go with all the Arsenal players.
That's what I was. When I was picking it, I was just like, oh no.
And this is the shock, and this is where the chat's going to get on me again now, because I've got Dynamo Drillers Craig's going to love this. I've gone Saliba, Van Dijk, and Branthwaite. Branthwaite has been a revelation.
He has been a revelation.
Incredible.
I like
Everton
him.
Fan.
I know. Yeah. Fuck Arsenal. You've got to Everton players.
Players in my team. Honestly, though, Branthwaite has been fantastic.
He has been good.
He's been such a breakthrough. He's looked the leader out of a defence with James Tarkowski, who's been a staple within the Premier League for 10 seasons. I think that he's the next John Stones. I think he's the next big thing.
He is the next John Stones, 100%. That's why I want him at City, because he'd be that next John Stones.
I didn't even say hello and Ollie's already on the piss. I'm not pissed.
DCL up run.
I just think he's been very good. Look, I'll admit, out of my entire team of the season, he's my most rogue shout. Everything else after this is very straightforward. He's my rogue one. Probably like Ake's yours. But I stand 1000% by Pickford, and I just think Branthwaite has just come out of the blocks. He's burst onto the scene.
He has burst onto the scene.
That's
the right way of saying it.
Okay, right. So you've got a 2.
I've got 2 CDMs. Yeah.
I've got 2 CDMs. We both know they're going to be. Go on.
Rice and Rodri.
Right.
Piece of piss.
Piece of piss. The reason why I went with 3 at the back was because I was like, I've got to have 2 CDMs, and I didn't. It was tough this season. I've had to have 2 CDMs, but didn't want to sacrifice stuff going forward.
Yeah. No, I see that, because I couldn't not pick both of them too. I couldn't choose either or the other, because I'd just choose Rodri because I love Rodri. But I think Rice has to be in that team this season.
You. In a team when I think, in a season when I think there's been so many attacking individually brilliant seasons, you've now got 6 defensive players, whereas I've only got 5. So I feel like the second half of my team, Dynamo Drillers Craig, is where I come into my own. Do you want to take me through your next 2?
So you could basically call him on a 4-4-2. So winger wise, Phil Foden, let's get him in somewhere. So
where have you put him?
Well, it's a 4-2-2-2. He's on left wing, and he should be in the centre mid.
Right, okay, left wing.
And then right wing, Cole Palmer. Quite a lot of goals are scored, even though there were a lot of penalties, but he's had a very, very good year. So Cole Palmer and Foden, the City boys.
Okay, nice. Just finish it off, go on.
And then up top, Watkins and Haaland.
Watkins and Haaland.
Which is mad because Joe putting Haaland in, I was like, but you can't go, because he just scores all the time.
Top goal scorer in the
For
league.
us, we understand because we see him miss a lot of chances, but he also scores an incredible amount, so he has to be in it.
Yeah. I went Cam, because I wasn't doing Phil dirty. I shoving him out on the
Shoving
left
him on the wing.
Gareth Southgate over here.
Pep Guardiola over here.
Yeah. Phil Foden, number 10.
Yeah.
He's my Cam. He is my Cam. Right wing, Cole Palmer. Cold Palmer.
Cold Palmer, yeah.
Cole Palmer.
Man's freezing.
Man is on ice. Left wing, Jared Bowen.
Ooh, Jared Bowen in there.
He
He's had a
scored
good
like
year.
17, 18 goals.
He got really high. For a winger that's played striker,
Yeah,
like, it's pretty mad.
he was really, really good.
Yeah, he had a really good year this year.
Anyone want to disagree with me in the chat about Jared Bowen?
I seen you waiting for the
Come on.
backfire.
Come on, throw it at me.
Yes, spared us. Yeah, also hello kid Nacho, mate, that'll be good.
No, I think Jared Bowen's a good shout. And then up top, Watkins, Haaland. Watkins and Haaland just
It had to be them two, innit? It had to be them two. They've been very, very good. It's going to be weird for England this year because obviously with how good Watkins has been, but we're so used to Harry Kane just being up top.
yeah.
Like,
Well, I don't think Watkins will start. What's funny is Dynamo drillers Craig said, like, after literally Jordan Pickford, he went, man's just picking the England team. 7 of my 11 are England.
oh yeah. Wait, to be fair, how many have I got? I've got one.
Two. You've got
I've
one.
I've
You've
got
got Rice,
I've got Rice, Trent, Foden, Palmer,
Watkins.
Watkins. So I've got 5. Yeah,
I've got 7.
Yeah, so maybe this is just we are biased.
This is just leading into.
We are
This is
biased.
why I like. You know, I'm a City fan, and then I cocoon, and then I come out of the cocoon, an England ultra.
And it's coming home.
It's coming home. And
It's instantly coming home.
this is the cocooning phase right now.
RGS, that's a shout, Gusto.
Gusto, but that's what I
but I
mean
just don't
is-
think the consistency's been there. But he looks good.
To me, Gusto being the best right back in the league this year, which I'm not even saying that he's not, but it's like going to a restaurant that you've not been to, going, oh, what's the best thing on the menu? And then going, beans on toast.
I'll have chips and beans, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, okay,
have you got any turkey dinosaurs?
It's like, probably says a lot about the state of your restaurant, doesn't it? Like, it can't be that good if this is the best thing you've got. And if the best right back this season's been Gusto, who I don't think's been great. I think he's been decent. I think, like, attacking flair and stuff, and he's been okay, but he's not been like Saliba standard
Season defining, like,
or,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like Rodri and Rice in CDM, like he's been all right. So yeah, no, not for me.
Kudus, David says and I think Kudus is a good shout. I don't think it's a team of the season shout.
Yeah,
I just think there's other midfielders out there who've done more.
do you want to know something though? I was thinking this on the drive over. Honestly, England had best win the Euros because
Look at all the players that have done bits.
my team, which the whole England camp before they kick off right now are watching this stream
100%.
to get the info, to listen
they
to
need
the
to
real
know.
baller with the real knowledge.
Yeah.
And 7 England players are in my 11. And you know what's hilarious? Out of those 7, 4 of them won't even start for England.
Yeah, it's mad.
Branthwaite,
Watkins won't
Watkins,
start. Yeah, Watkins won't start.
Bowen, Palmer.
Yeah.
Like, they won't start. For, like,
Which
you know what I
is
mean?
wild.
So for the fact that there are 7 players in my team of the season, the definitive team of the season, and 4 of them won't start for England, shows you how ridiculously good we are at the moment.
Dynamo Driller Craig there says that they're not bad teams. Like a City player speaks volumes, though, and I agree. That's mad, that, isn't it? How to barely any City players in our teams.
Yeah.
And we still won the league. Only 2 in it, 2 each.
No,
and I've got 3.
3. We both had 3. You had 4. You had Ake. Because you're a madman.
Haaland.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking
You
about
had
Haaland.
Rodri Rice. So
Yeah,
Rodri Foden, Haaland, Ake.
I wasn't thinking of Haaland at top. I just ignored him.
Whereas, yeah, I had the 3. Honourable mentions. I imagine you won't have done an honourable mentions list, but I did. And
nice.
you can throw some in if you want.
Yeah. I think Onana from Everton's a shout. He's been good this season, but don't know whether he gets
don't get
team of the season vibes.
Don't tease me with an Everton play.
I know, yeah. More.
Jack Harrison, ex-City boy. So I've gone a doggy. Shout.
Very good for Spurs.
Very good for Spurs,
Very
left back.
good.
I feel like the players that didn't get in are because they've had sort of hot and cold spells, and when they've been hot, they've been hot, but when they've been cold, they've been cold. So a doggy, I think great first.
As well for Spurs.
Mickey van der Ven's that's a good honourable mention that I didn't even think of. Flecken literally for that one game against us. Where he made like 17 saves in the first half.
Record breaking.
So a doggy.
Who's a doggy? No, not doggy like that.
You the doggy, kidnap you doggy. So a doggy.
Van der Ven.
Isak again. Very
definitely,
unfortunate to miss out. I think he's so class.
So good.
I just hope that Arsenal don't get him.
I hope Arsenal don't get him.
Yeah. I hope he stays at Newcastle.
But even if they get Tony, I still think that'll be a good signing from.
Yeah, but I think
Isak's a level.
I think Isak could be like league winning. Like
game
that
changing.
Could be the edge thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Gvardiol, I did put him on. Mentions. Gabriel, obviously, I had to put in there. De Bruyne, I put in there.
I was going to say KDB's weirdly unfortunate to miss out, as much as he has been injured quite a lot.
I feel like KDB, I've never seen him, and a lot of it was to do with the injury and stuff, but I don't think I've seen him have a season where he's been like so hot when he's hot, but so cold when he's cold. There have been some games where I've watched Kevin De Bruyne this season and been like, I think he might be finished. Like, dreadful. Like he's
some
been
awful games.
That FA Cup final.
The FA Cup final was dead.
I was just like, genuinely, he was stinking up the gaff. But then you have other games, like the Newcastle game when he first came back, and I remember the Crystal Palace game where he scored like an absolute worldie. And he's so hot, and it's like, there's the best midfielder in the world.
Yeah, he's right there, but then...
There he is.
The consistency at the end of the season just wasn't there
He's
for him.
like, his chart this season's been like, hot, cold, hot, cold. I feel like he never really put together
a proper run after his injury. Yeah,
10 games.
All I think is KDB's hot, pass it on.
Damn right I do. And I'm proud.
But yeah, no, there's some good honourable mentions. I can't think of anyone else really who's unlucky to miss out. Like,
no.
What a weird year.
I feel like it was a bit of a weird year.
What a weird season.
I feel like
everyone had stinkers at some point.
I feel like the stars of the Premier League, the players that you kind of think of the past 5 years, like...
You're looking to and expect.
You're like, they're going to get in the team of the season. Like you know... Kyle Walker's, Mo Salah's, Kevin De Bruyne.
You didn't even mention Mo Salah.
Alisson,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, no mention of Mo Salah. Heung-min Son.
Son, yeah. Gee, I completely forgot about Son.
There's been loads of these players that I think year on year, like even like John Stones and Diaz were pretty...
Yeah, average
this season.
I mean, Diaz has not had a good year. Diaz had a proper rocky season.
Yeah, so it's like, it's been a weird one in terms of individual performances, really, but... We move.
Yeah,
right.
we move.
We will. So we will be back in half an hour for another stream to do the England game.
Yes, going live at 2:30. Kick
full
off
England, full England kits. Just before we go though, run us through your team in completion. I'll do mine, and then we'll call it a day.
Son should be in for messing up his 1v1 to handle the title. I agree.
You know what? If we did a City's team of the season, he'd be in the team.
He'd be in City's team of the season. When did the England lineup release?
Must be right now.
Yeah, they must be out now. I went David Raya, Trent, Gabriel, Saliba, and Ake, Rodri, Rice, Foden, Palmer, Watkins, Haaland.
Yeah, Foden's not on the bench.
Oh no! I keep seeing that. Have you seen it from?
Oh no!
The monkey from Planet the Apes.
Oh no! I also keep seeing, what a wonderful day! What a wonderful day. You not seen that?
No.
That's from Planet of the Apes as well.
I literally watched Planet of the Apes today. The third
new one?
No, not the new one though.
Oh, right.
I've not seen that. I want to see it though.
It's from that. Anyway, my team was... It feels ridiculous saying that because I got so much hate, but Jordan Pickford, I stand by that. 13 clean sheets for Everton is more impressive than 16 clean sheets for Arsenal. It just is. Saliba, got quite angry then. Saliba, Branthwaite, Van Dijk, Rice, Rodri, Foden, Bowen, Palmer, Watkins, Haaland. Lovely team.
Yeah, 2 teams done there. But like you say, we'll be live again in half an hour for the match.
For a stinky England game, because this England team stinks.
Just before we go, let's look at the England team. Cause we'll speak about it again in half an hour.
I know I wanted some like fun names in there, but Dunk.
Konsa, Dunk, Gay, Trippier, Trent, Conor Gallagher, Jared Bowen, Cole Palmer, Eze. At least Eze's there. And Watkins up top.
Right.
And they don't have Dzeko playing for them either.
Really? Gay, I'm all about, because I think he should be going. I think he's class. Dunk, he's old as shit. What the fuck are you doing? Start Branthwaite. Branthwaite, for me, should be a player who I think Branthwaite will miss out, by the way. I think he'll miss out.
Branthwaite?
Yeah, I don't think he'll get in the 26-man squad, which I think is ridiculous because much like Jude Bellingham or Marcus Rashford or probably Kobbie Mainoo with this tournament in the past, you know where you take a young player where it's like, maybe they're not necessarily going to start every single game now, but you know they're going to be a big part of England in the future.
Yeah.
Branthwaite needs to be that for us, so I just... Dunk's an insult, man. Konsa, bit of a weird one, but probably taking him because we're so short on left-backs and sort of like, starting him. And then Gallagher and Trent Alexander-Arnold.
As your CDMs.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Why are you not starting Adam Wharton? He's another one where I think he should be going.
Yeah, he's not on the bench either.
No, he is on the bench, yeah.
He is?
Yeah. Seconds last, 23.
Oh,
I think we should be taking Adam Wharton as a player, like, to the tournament that literally maybe he doesn't play, maybe he never sees the pitch, but just someone that he'll be there in years to come. Because I think Adam Wharton's class. But the worrying thing for me is that there's no Phil Foden on the bench.
Yeah, no Phil, no Stones. Is there injuries or what?
There's got to be an injury, hasn't there, for him to not even be on the bench?
Yeah, you'd imagine.
I'm hoping City Xtra might shed some light on it in a minute.
Yeah.
By that I mean Freddie.
Go on, Freddie, get your finger out, mate.
Right, we'll be back at past though for the England game. I hope you all enjoyed the team of the season.
Yes.
We'll see you then.
See you then.